going to Fort Lauderdale. And we're going to Tampa. Yeah, we're going to Tampa. Sitting here at Charlie 8, Silver Airways Virtual. Yeah, so anyway, that's what we're doing. We thought we were chasing ATC. Yeah, maybe they'll come back on. We had ATC when we first started this little endeavor. So anyway, it is what it is. Okay, we got our PDC. Let's go ahead and jump back into cockpit and let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this thing off. We've dispatched through Silver Airways. I think we have. Let's go ahead and just check really quick. Yeah. Alright, so we will, yeah, we have dispatched. Perfect. SimBrief flight plane, yeah, we have filed it. We've got our PDC. Everything, controls are all set. Everything looks good so far. vPilot is up. OBS, yeah, we're recording, we're streaming. Alright, parking brake is indeed set. Throttles are set. I tell you what I need to do. That's a little better. We're in hotel mode. So let me go ahead and set this. Okay, we're good there. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I really can't do anything about that, but I can go there. Okay. So yeah, I got Bravo, I got Alpha, still trying to learn. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the top here. Top, I mean. Okay, let's get the pump on. Let's go off here, beacon nav's on. Strobe is off, which is fine. Let's turn on the wing light. Alright, signs are on. Let's go here. Let's get the lead in here. And let's get the oxygen on. Okay, we got that little door open here. Alright, so that's good. Let's go ahead and import. Okay, did that do anything? We'll take a look at it in a minute. But let's just go ahead and set the flight plan. There it is. All good. Set the fuel. Yeah, gotta set it this way. Let's go ahead and go 1633. What do we have right now? We're at 2270. Let's do 1680. Yeah, 1680 is fine. So we've got our fuel set. Let's go ahead and load the aircraft. Let's set the trim. Make sure it's 1.1 up. That is good to go. Let's go ahead and start our ACARS with Silver Airways Virtual. We're in. We are in. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's just see. Let's just go ahead and check something here. Oh yeah, edit. Let's go ahead and allow everybody. All right. All right, so we had a couple things we needed to revise. Let's go ahead and just pull down the ATIS. I don't think we have ATIS because they pulled out. Oh, we do have Miami Center. So we do have ATIS. So let's go ahead and go to ATIS 135. Let's go to the guard.
Bravo 11, Bone 2, a 7, AEIGHT closed. Taxiway Golf entrance at shelter ramp closed. Runway 28 right ILS out of service. Runway 28 right approach lighting system out of service. Cranes INOVF the airport. Numerous birds in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike.
All right, so we got Mike.
Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport 8 is information Mike 2353 Zulu. Wind 250 at 10 gusts 17. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,700. 6,000 scattered. 25,000 broken. Temperature 24. Dew point 19er. Altimeter 3002. Arrivals expect ILS approach runway 28 left. GPS approach runway 28 right. Departing runways runway 28 right and 2 EIGHTL. Warning, runway 28 right shortened. Tora 8000 at taxiway Bravo 10 or a 6. Back taxi not allowed east of taxiway Bravo 10 or taxiway Alpha 6. Parallel operations are being conducted. Notices to air missions taxiway Bravo 11, Bone 2, a 7, AEIGHT closed. Taxiway Golf entrance at shelter ramp closed. Runway 28 right ILS out of service. Runway 28 right
I think I got a lot going on
lighting
here.
system out of service. Cranes INOVF the airport.
Got a lot of stuff out of service.
In the vicinity
Damn.
of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike. Fort Lauderdale
so we have a few at
Hollywood International
2700.
Airport 8 is information Mike 2353 Zulu.
And then we have
250 at 10 gusts
scattered at
17.
6,000.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,700. 6,000 scattered, 25,000 broken.
Okay, that's all we need to
Temperature
worry about.
24, 2.19er. Altimeter 3002. Arrivals expect
3002.
ILS approach runway 28
Okay.
left. GPS approach runway 28 right. Departing runways runway
Get the guard
28
back
right and
on.
2 EIGHTL.
Okay, so we do have our PDC and we do have ATC now, which is good. We have ATC. Yeah, we got Miami Center. So that's exciting. I just want to make sure I am connected. Yeah, we're good. 135, 175, it's right there. All right, so let's go ahead and set up our cockpit. Comms are good. Let me just go ahead and put in here. Let's go ahead and 02. Target's going to be 4,000. Okay, heading IAS. Let's turn off my, because that's getting annoying. Let's go ahead and check the nav. All right, so I like to, we're going to go 28. Right, so what I like to do is I like to go ahead and get 28 right on the ILS. And my guess it's 11101. 1107. The backup, let's go Fort Lauderdale. Let's put the backup in number 2. Alright, so we've got that. I like putting on the bearings. It's going to be 276, so let's go ahead and get our course to 276. There's 276 right there. Perfect. Alright, so we're all good there. Let's go ahead and get our heading bug. For some reason, I don't think I have the course set right. So, but let's just set the heading bug to 276. Let's go back to the course. Yeah, I don't have the course set right. Okay, there we go, 276. Let's go back to FM1. All right, so I like what our comms are doing. I like what our nav is doing. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy in here. What are we? 5371. Okay, so we got that going. All right. So we got information mic, altimeter, transponder, initial altitude, heading bug, heading mode, IAS. Let's get into the FMS. Okay, weight's looking good. We're going up to 16,000, that's our clearance. KMCO, and I'm gonna go 9,000. Alright, the Fort Lauderdale 2 is not coming up, but I could tell you the Fort Lauderdale 2 is just a radar vector thingy, so we are not going to put in LNAV because we do not, at 1,500 feet, want to make a turn to BNICE. So we're going to keep it in heading mode. We're not even going to arm, so we're good there. Tampa, let's take a look at Tampa really quick. Let's go ahead and put in Tampa. The 19 left. Yeah, I like the 19 left. So let's go ahead and do the ILS for 19 left. Coming on the bridge 9. I like that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and knock out the discon. So we knocked out the discon between the LBV, which is the VOR, LaBelle VOR, and the bridge, the first waypoint in the bridge 9 arrival. So that is good. And hopefully we'll have a top of descent. So let's go ahead and kind of cruise through our flight plan. BNICE, LBV, bridge, top, and there we go. Is that a hold? No, that is hold for our mist. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we're going to come out here, and then we're manual. Going to be vectored. Coming in on the bucks, palms, and away we in. Yep, that's how we go. That's how we roll. Do I want the rows? I want this one because we're just going straight. Let me see. Fort Lauderdale is 2A right and 2A left. Departing runways 2A right and 2A left. Good. Ooh. Okay. We have the runway 28 is shortened at Bravo 10 or Alpha 6. Interesting. Okay. All right. It's 8,000 foot at that point, so which is more than enough for us. But that's just interesting to know that for departing. Interesting. Back taxi is not allowed. Okay. We'll see if they're playing by real rules today. All right, so let's go ahead and disconnect the ground power. Let's get the perf going. 108, 108, 113. That looks good. Let's reset the fuel. And let's go ahead and confirm the takeoff data. So now we have all green. 108 is in the tape. We're going to go ahead and go to magenta. 133 will be our flap up. Okay. That is good. We don't have to worry about icing. We have confirmed the takeoff data. Trim is set. Let's go ahead and close the doors. The passengers are all on. We can remove the chocks. Let's go ahead and turn on our beacon. Beacon is now on. Let's go ahead and get a push. We don't need to request a push. But let me go ahead and just take a peek around. Oh, we're looking pretty good here. I'm gonna go ahead and push back onto this taxiway right here. What is that? Not taxiway, but I guess you can call it a taxiway, but we're gonna come over here and come right here. Number 5. Let's go ahead and request the push. Let's get back in the cockpit. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake. And let's get our little guy on here. Nose wheel steering needs to come off. That's the hardest toggle to get, in my opinion. They got it. Yeah, it's the hardest one, without a doubt. You see something here. Okay, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and get us going on the push. Alright, before propeller rotation, CDLs, they're on. FMS and takeoff data is confirmed. Trims are set. Doors are all set and closed. Seatbelts are on and beacon is on before propeller rotation checklist is complete. Let's go ahead and go back to comms. Let's switch them up.
210-213.
JetBlue 2096, turn right, heading 180.
Right, 180, JetBlue 2096.
Alright, looks like we're done. Let's go ahead and set the parking brake. Put our nose wheel steering back on. Alright, let's just make sure we're clear. Yeah, we're clear. Let's go ahead and give us some hydraulics to the system. Let's come on up here.
Localizer cleared ILS 28 left approach.
Right, 250.
Brake.
2000 till established, clear the ILS 28 left Delta, correction, JetBlue 29.
We have good rotation. Alright, so let's go ahead and put condition lever 2 to auto. We have single channel. Low pitch.
Southwest 75, should we begin descending?
Southwest 75, descend via the Bonefish 2 arrival, maintain 14,000.
Alright, so we're good there.
Descend and maintain 140.
Let's go ahead and go with B. Engine number 1 starter is on and engaged. Alright, let's go to feather for condition lever 1. Oh, we got positive fuel flow. It's always a nice thing.
Delta 2460, proceed direct Cupid to join the 28.
Oh, green on the oil pressure. ITT is stabilizing. MP is stabilizing. So let's go ahead and go to condition lever 1 to auto.
Not yet.
We have single channel,
right,
and it is off.
Alright, join the final 28 right for Delta 2460.
Low pitch.
American 1172, descend via the Coastal 2 arrival, landing west, Miami altimeter is 3004.
Okay, looking good.
Landing west, 3004 for break.
Let's do the rounds. So let's go ahead
JetBlue
and get this off.
96, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Let's go
Clear to
ahead.
land 28 left, JetBlue 2096.
Delta 2460, cross Cupid at or above 2000, cleared for the straight and ILS 28 right approach.
Right, cross keep it at
before
or above
taxi,
2000,
FWS
please for the
recall.
ILS. 28 right approach.
Cockpit comm hatch. Let's close them up. We got everything that we need. Condition levers 1 and 2 is the auto. Anti-icing not required. TRU is on and checked. Let's go ahead and do the anti-skid test. Well, we're looking for 4 green ends, and we got it. Flaps. Ooh, flaps. Yeah, those things. Let's go ahead and make sure we got the nose wheel steering is down and on. Okay, flaps, we got 15 degrees indicated. Nose wheel steering is on. Before taxi is complete. Let's go ahead and fly back here a little bit.
19 Golf Victor Super Miami Center, that PDC is sent. You can expect runway 27, cost taxi.
I don't think we're going to come over here, but...
Megan 1172, expect the RNAV 26 right approach. Advise when you have Juliet.
Alright, let's go ahead and make sure we have our taxi takeoff lights.
Megan 1172, expect the RNAV 26 right. Advise when you have Juliet.
Okay, we're on.
Alright, we'll expect RNAV
Brakes,
26
check
right,
the
and we'll
brakes.
call you one ready for American, with the 8 is for American 1172.
Yep, that works. So we've got our brakes are on,
Miami
FGCP
Center, cleared
and
to
FMA.
QS
So we're F1,
International, Meisner 2
F2,
departure, Welly
couple to the
transition,
left,
then is
heading
filed.
select, low bank,
Flying
IAS,
via the
flight
SID,
director,
expect flight
good,
level
we're
3
set there. Let's go ahead
2 minutes
and
after departure. Departure frequency is 135.17,
takeoff config. Let's do it one more time.
5360.
Takeoff config, procedure is complete before takeoff. Takeoff briefing, all right. Let's go ahead and get to the perf page. We are going to take off runway 28 right. It's 9,000 foot runway, however, if we are told that we're going to have to go to Bravo 10, it'll be an 8,000 foot runway. Conditions are dry. V1 will be 108, V rotate 108, V2 is 113, plus 5 would be 118, will be our engine out climbs speed today.
United 113,
If we do have, well, on our roll, if we do lose power before 108, we're going to go ahead and cut the throttle, abort takeoff. If we do make it past 108, we're going to climb out. We're going to climb out.
the runway for Osprey 1
Runway 27.
Runway 27, thank you very much.
Once we get to, sorry guys, once we get to, what are we, 500 feet, we're going to do the accelerated climb on our power management. We're going to go up to 160, but once we go through 133, we're going to do flaps up. That's assuming all is good. If we do lose an engine though, after rotation, we're going to go ahead and climb out at 118. Make left, excuse me, make right traffic, and we'll come back around to 28 right. We have the ILS already zeroed in for 28 right. We can use that for situational awareness.
Southwest 75, maintain 300.
All right, that's our takeoff briefing. Let's go ahead and knock our gust lock. Flight controls, can't really see anyway, but let's go ahead and...
Southwest 75, maintain 300 knots or greater in the transition.
Pathetic.
Southwest 75, maintain 300 knots or greater at the
Transponder.
American 1172, maintain 300 knots or greater in the
good
transition.
on the transponder.
300 or greater on the transition for 1172, thanks.
No problem, Delta 2460, runway 28 right, clear to land.
28 right, clear to land, Delta 2460.
Airflow, we're good. Cabin crew, let's advise them. Oh, above the line, we're going to leave it as is until we get going.
Tango 6 to the ramp, good night.
Quebec Tango 6, we're actually parking Gulf Gate, if we could just get straight ahead.
Oh, that works. JetBlue 2096, join Tango 8 to the ramp, see ya.
Tango 8 for the ramp, thanks, JetBlue 2096, yeah. Southwest 95, max speed is 290 knots.
Southwest 75, that's because you haven't reached the transition yet. By the time you get to your transition, then it'll be 300. So in the transition, 300 or greater.
Copy that, Southwest 75.
Alright, I think we're good. Everything's looking good right now.
Miami Center, November 10, Romeo Foxtrot, ready for taxi.
FedEx 10 Romeo Foxtrot, runway 23, taxi via Bravo, the Boca altimeter is 3002.
Taxi via Bravo, runway 23, 3002. 10 Romeo Foxtrot.
Miami Center, November 9083, Papa Zulu, is with you at flight number 30.
Where are you at? Oh, I got you now. 983 Papa Zulu, Miami Center, welcome. Ceilings 1057, Miami.
Miami Center, this is American Boulevard 30, radio test, do you copy?
What was the call sign?
American 1130, radio test, do you copy?
Stay firm, loud and clear.
Thank you.
Miami Center, Silver Wings 92 on the ground at Fort Lauderdale with information Mike ready for taxi. We have our PDC.
Silver Wings 92, Miami Center, runway 28 right at Bravo 10, taxi via Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 10.
Alright, we're going to go to taxi 28 right Bravo 10. So we're Tango 2, Bravo 10. Silver Wings 92. So they are going to do it realistic. How about that? How about that? Let's go ahead and go this way. Right? For some reason, I'm thinking this isn't right.
Ceilings 1057, Miami.
Now we're on the right track.
United 113 Havana is closed. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Good night, United 113.
Okay, cabin crew. Bleed, external lights, good. Let's reset. Let's get us open here.
And Delta 2460 is executing the best approach.
Delta 2460, roger. Fly heading 280, climb maintain 3000.
Heading 280, 3000 at Delta 2460.
Good evening, Miami Center. Spirit Wings 1057 on frequency with you at 31,000 feet.
Spirit Wings 1057, Miami Center, radar contact. Descend via the Tiki 3 arrival, landing west, Miami altimeter is 3004.
Descend via Tiki 3 arrival. What was the altimeter again for Spirit Wings 1057? Sorry.
Fort Lauderdale altimeter is 3002.
3002, roger for Spirit Wings 1057.
Delta 2460, turn right heading 360, when able speed 210.
Right heading 360.
Alright, I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and get going. Miami Center, Silver Wings 92, ready to go. Fort Lauderdale 28 right, holding short, Bravo 10.
Silver Wings 92, fly heading 280, runway 28 right at Bravo 10, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 28 right, Bravo 10, clear for takeoff, heading 280, Silver Wings 92.
Citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot.
Citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot.
Citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot, radar contact, say altitude.
We are at 7,000 above the SID. We are descending back down to 6,000. Apologies for that.
Okay, we're gonna hit the chrono.
That's fine as long as you're climbing via the SID. Proceed direct to coffee.
We're in the notch.
Direct coffee.
ATPCS is armed,
10 Romeo Foxtrot.
and we are good to go.
I was just confused. Maybe I forgot, but did you get a takeoff there?
I believe I did so, and the frequency was busy, so I didn't want to re-ask him. Apologies. once
Ash
again.
needs alive.
Okay, that's fine. You're all good. I don't have any traffic there anyway.
You're good.
And citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot, you can climb, maintain flight
Oh
level
man, I
300.
can't maintain airline V1. Rotate.
Climb and maintain 300, citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot.
Light off. Get the yaw damper off.
775, say indicated airspeed.
681, my information was on the ground in Miami, requesting for clearance to 110.
Southwest 75, say indicated airspeed.
Southwest 25, 585 knots, 245 knots.
Southwest 75, you were told to maintain 300 or greater. Southwest 75, maintain 300 knots or greater.
300 and greater.
Alright, Southwest 75, increase to 300 knots or greater. What's your current airspeed?
Southwest 75, increasing airspeed.
Landing gear. Up, flaps up. Power management to climb. Engine bleeds are on. Taxi takeoff lights are off.
You're at 330 now? I thought you said that you were at 240 a second ago.
Okay, hold on. Let's.
I'm sorry, I was meant ground speed is 330 for Southwest 25.
Delta 2460, turn right heading 120.
Heading 120, Delta 2460.
Southwest 75, what's your indicated airspeed?
Currently Southwest 25 is 290 and now 300.
Alright, American 1172, reduce speed to 250.
Alright, 250 now for 1170.
Silver Wings 92, radar contact, say altitude.
3,000, climbing 4,000.
Silver Wings 92, roger, climb maintain 16,000, proceed direct BNICE.
Direct BNICE up to 16,000, Silver Wings 92.
American 2394, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
135.902, American 2394.
Delta 2460, expect the ILS 28 right approach.
Roger, I'll expect ILS 28 right, Delta 2460.
Who called in Miami for IFR?
Envoy 3681.
Envoy 3681 Miami Center, your PDC sent. You can call me for taxi, runway 26 left.
Runway 26 left, will call you for taxi.
Okay, we're up to 16,000. We're still climbing. Let's go ahead and.
Osprey 1 Golf Fleet Super, ready for pushback and start.
Good. We're off to be nice. We did get some. Let's see. We did get a couple things going on here.
The push and start is at your discretion because you're in the ramp. You can call me for taxi runway 27.
Okay, push start at my discretion. I'll call you back for taxi 5. Osprey 1 Golf Fleet Super.
Tampa. 119.9. So we got Tampa approach coming in. And we have arrival for Tampa is 12645.
Southwest 75, proceed direct to Good A to set and maintain 6,000.
Delta 25, proceed to rest. Good day, descend maintain 6,000.
Let's go ahead and...
Spearwings 267, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902, good night.
135, 902, good night. 267.
4-5.
Sending good evening, 655, climbing through 95.
Delta 2460, descend and maintain 2,000, speed your discretion.
2,000 feet at my discretion, Delta 2460.
So right now...
Jet 55, Miami Center, low climb, maintain flight level 210.
3210, extension.
Tampa is 180.
Southwest 75, reduce speed to 250.
Reduce speed 250.
10 statute miles. Few at 4,500. And we're broken at 6,500.
American 983 Papa descend via the Bonefish to arrival, except maintain 14,000, landing west 90 3004.
ILS 19er left and 19er right. Okay. Other winds. We're 244 at 17.
American 1172, Juliet.
Alright, we're at 9,200. Let's go ahead and pull up the ILS.
Citation 3 Papa Zulu, descend via the Bonefish to arrival, except maintain 14,000.
Descend and maintain 14,000, 983 Papa Zulu.
3 Papa Zulu, descend via the Bonefish, except maintain 14,000.
Read back one more time, Tim.
Delta 2460, turn right heading 180.
Okay, we're through 10.
Right heading 180, Delta 2460.
983 Papa Zulu, descend via
Let's go ahead and
arrival,
turn off our landing lights,
maintain
which we never had on in the first place. Isn't that nice?
Descend via the arrival and maintain
Little details.
4,000. 33 Papa.
And let's get our seatbelt off.
Citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot, can you accept the Kraken 1 arrival into Key West?
Yes, we can. Kraken 1 arrival for November 10, Romeo Foxtrot.
Citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot, when able,
Alright, so we didn't have the
clear to
landing
Key
lights
West
on.
via direct Kraken
But-
for the Kraken 1 arrival.
Alright, when able, direct Kraken for 10 Romeo Foxtrot.
And 10 Romeo Foxtrot, after Kraken, Kraken 1 arrival.
After Kraken, Kraken 1 arrival for 10 Romeo Fox.
Read back correct. Spearwings 1057, expect the ILS 28 left, advise you have, it's going to be information, Mike.
110.3.
Expecting 28 left and information Mike on board for Spearwings 1057.
.3. Okay, so now we've got... What's Tampa? Oh, St. Pete. Let's go ahead and get St. Pete in here at 116.4.
Ticket 1172, traffic 10 o'clock, 15 miles southbound, 15,000 for 6,000 Southwest 73.
Alright, we're looking, we got them on the radar for 1172, and can we expect roads for 26 right, RNAV?
Yeah, it'll be roads.
Alright, we'll call them, we're looking, we'll call you for 1172.
Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to set our course to 187.
Delta 2460, turn right heading 250, join the 28 right localizer.
250, join the 28 right localizer, Delta 2460. 1172, that's right.
There we go.
Thank you.
187.
Delta 2460, 5 miles from Morelty, maintain 2,000 till established, cleared ILS 28 right approach.
Maintain 2,000 till established, clear for the ILS 28 right approach, Delta 2460.
Citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot, descend via the Kraken 1 arrival, runway 27, the QS altimeter 3003.
Okay, what else do we got?
Could you repeat that for citation 10 Romeo Fox?
Tampa is 119.9, that's approach. Okay, so that's Tampa, so we got that in the hopper.
Citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot, descend via the Kraken 1 arrival for runway 9er, Key West altimeter 3003.
Descend via Kraken 1 for citation 10 Romeo Fox 39er. Could you repeat the altimeter?
3003, you can expect the RNAV runway 9er approach.
Alright, altimeter 3003.
ILS, okay, 226. Let's go ahead and set
Romeo
230.
Miami Center, Sunwing 3174 with you, flight level 380, requesting a step down to flight level 370. Settle 3174 Miami Center, welcome aboard. I can't do it just yet. Give me a couple miles. Direction to pump.
We're going to go ahead and put the ILS on right now.
6000, cleared for the ILS runway 26. Correction, cleared for the RNAV runway 26 right approach.
Southwest Nevada crossroads at 6000, cleared RNAV 26 right.
Make it 1172 crossroads at or above 6000, cleared RNAV 26 right approach.
RNAV at or above 6000 for 1172, and we're slowing 230 now.
Roger, thanks. Exit Jet 55, descend via the Voodoo 1 arrival, landing west of Palm Beach, altimeter is 3003.
Voodoo 1 arrival, we're going to land west 3003, exit Jet 55, thanks.
Delta 2460, runway 28 right, clear to land, the Palm Beach wind is 2707.
Clear to land, 28 right, 2460.
Exit Jet 55, expect the ILS 28 right approach.
There we go.
Was that for exit Jet 55? Because Boca has 1 runway.
Sorry, I thought you were Palm Beach driver for some reason. Exit Jet 55, expect the RNAV. You want the RFP or the GPS to 23?
We'll take the GPS
LaBelle
to 23.
VOR.
Exit Jet 55.
Exit Jet 55, roger. Expect the RNAV GPS runway 23 approach.
RNAV GPS 23 approach. Exit
Okay, here we go.
55.
We're approaching our cruise speed. So as we're getting there, let's go ahead and do power management.
Southwest 75, maintain 210 knots or greater until Hinku.
Maintain 210 knots or
Here's our top of descent over
or
there.
greater until Hinku, Southwest 55.
American 1172, maintain 170 knots or better until Jodax.
Alright, 170 until Jodax for American 172.
170 or greater.
170 or greater for 1172.
And center is 3174. It's fine if we can just dip at 30 because the next step up back up to 30 is here, so it's okay if we just dip here. I got 2 aircraft at once. Who was calling about the step climb? If you can go first. It was something 3174. Is it okay if we just stay up here because we have a step in a little bit back up to this altitude, but it's fine if we just stay up here. Sunwing 3174. Yeah, just maintain 380. Who else was calling?
Yeah, Lima Romeo Golf, just spotted by my
Alright, so we're going to vacate right. And I would like to vacate at Charlie 4.
Lima Victor, Lima Romeo Golf, Miami Center, squawk 4506.
So we have Charlie 4 or Juliet or November.
Osprey 19, Golf Victor Super, requesting taxi out Miami.
Osprey 19, Golf Victor Super, runway 27, taxi via Victor, Quebec.
Taxi runway 27 via Victor and Quebec, Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super.
Miami Center, envoy to 3681, holding short spot 13 with information whiskey ready for taxi.
Exit Jet 55, good direct
Tower is 119.5.
Direct Voodoo, and is there any chance we could change to the visual 23 exit Jet 55?
Exit Jet 55, no problem, expect the visual 23.
Expect visual 23 exit Jet 55, thanks so much.
Miami Center, Transit 558 with you, flight level 380.
Okay, Transit 558, Miami Center, welcome aboard. Who's calling for taxi?
Envoy 3681.
Envoy 3681, runway 26 left, taxi via Whiskey Mike.
Whiskey Mike 26 left, Envoy 3681.
Let's take a look at the bridge 9. So we're on the bridge 9. We need to be at 110,000 at bridge. And we're going to be landing south. So landing south. Okay, so we're going to take it all the way to J-Strom.
Delta 2460, turn right here at Charlie, cross runway 32 into exit.
So we'll be going to J-Strom.
Alright, we'll continue right here on Charlie and then cross 32 to the ramp for Delta 2460. Good night.
Good night, Emirates 213, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902, see ya.
135.902, Emirates 213.
So we're going to be coming on LaBelle. We're now 35.5 miles away from LaBelle. And that will be our initial, I would say our initial transition.
Miami Center, good day. Flare 963 on the ground at Miami, request IFR to Orlando.
Flare 963 Miami, got no IFR flight plan on file.
Sorry, you're saying you don't have it on file?
Yeah, no, I don't have a IFR flight plan for you. I'm not seeing one here.
Okay, I'll try and refile then.
Southwest 75, verify you're going for the RNAV 26 right approach.
Copy that. Southwest 75.
Southwest 75, it doesn't look like you're doing it, so what are you doing currently? Heading 180, it looks like?
That's alright, RNAV took some time to connect the plane, Southwest 75.
Okay. American 1172, that traffic is now 12 o'clock, 6 miles, 5-4, descending on the RNAV 26 right approach, they're turning westbound.
Inside 775.
Steer wings 1057, descend and maintain 3000. Steer wings 1057, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3000 for rear wings 157.
And for Flare 963, we've refiled.
Flare 963, Miami Center, your PDC is sent. You can expect flight level 230 as your final. Call me for taxi 26 left.
Okay, we'll amend the 230 and call for taxi, thanks.
Southwest 75, maintain 170 knots or greater until a 5-mile final. Runway 26 right, clear to land.
Maintain 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final. Clear to land, runway 26 right, Southwest 75.
American 1172, speed, your discretion.
Our discretion 170 current for 1175.
Alright. So we're going to be going to Key West after this one. I'm gonna
Citation 3, Papa Zulu, expect the RNAV 26 right approach, advise when you have Juliet.
Expecting the RNAV approach to 26, we'll advise you when we have Juliet, 83 Papa Zulu.
Just verify that's RNAV 26 right approach.
RNAV 26 right approach, 983 Papa Zulu.
Envoy 3681, ready for departure 26 left.
Yeah, don't need to worry about that. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Envoy 3681, RNAV. Envoy 3681, RNAV 2 Crocs, runway 26.
It's dark out there. It is dark out there. There is a road.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor Seabird. Runway 27, ready for takeoff.
I don't think I need my wing lights on.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super, RNAV Casino, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor
That
Super,
is a
RNAV
lot of
Casino.
lights.
Roger, RNAV Casino, Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super.
Southwest 75, if I haven't already, runway 26 right, clear to land.
There's a land runway 26 right, 1035.
American 1172, you're number 2, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Number 2, 26 right, clear to land, American 1172.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Maybe that's the Indian reservation. I don't know, because we're like over like nothing. Bell is coming up.
Silver Wings 92, cross bridge at 11,000, landing south, and the Tampa altimeter is 2997.
Okay, cross bridge at 11,000, Silver Wings 92. Okay. We got our orders.
Steering 1057, speed your discretion, descend and maintain 2,000.
Speed at discretion, down to 2,000 for Spirit
So it's 5,000, 25 miles away,
Contact, say altitude.
25 from bridge.
Passing 1,400 for 5,400 on flight 3681.
On flight 3681, climb, maintain flight level 3, on flight 3681, climb, maintain flight level 290, that will be the final.
290 is final for onboard 3681.
Osprey 19, Golf Victor, Super Radar, contact, say altitude.
Current altitude 900 feet, Osprey 19, Golf Victor Super.
Osprey 19, Golf Victor, Super, climb, maintain flight level 370.
Climb, maintain flight level 370, Osprey 19,
Let's see if
Golf
this
Victor
works.
Lima Victor, Lima Romeo, Golf Strike for the delay, your radar contact 44 west of Nassau, welcome.
Alright, let's go ahead and put an altitude constraint.
1172, Revo, sidestep 26, left of April.
Yeah, it really didn't do
1172,
anything.
that's clear, sidestep to runway 26 left, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Alright, let's go ahead and put in our Tampa. What do we know about Tampa?
Sitting, and what's your current speed?
9 or 7.
Current speed is 144.
Roger. Exit jet 55, fly heading 100, descend and maintain 5,000, that's vectors, visual 23.
100, 5,000 vectors for the visuals 23, exit jet 55.
Alright, so we got our approach data in, which is pretty simple.
Steering 1057, I'm not sure what heading you're flying, that's not the right heading. Turn left heading 050.
Our top of descent did not adjust.
Yeah, you're not on the right heading. Turn left heading 050.
050 for Spirit Wings.
That would be nice if it did.
Southwest 75, cross runway 26 left, no delay please. Traffic's inside of a 2-mile final.
Cross runway 26 left, Southwest 75.
Center Flare 963 with Whiskey, request taxi.
Flare 963, runway 26 left, taxi via November 10, Mike.
November 10, Mike to 26 left, Flare 963.
Southwest 75, join Papa to the ramp, good night.
I'm gonna leave it on. I usually pay dearly for that, because it usually comes on at the wrong time.
Tampa International Airport arrival information, Foxtrot 0053 Zulu.
Steering
West 160 at 5. Visibility 10.
Right heading 180 for Spirit Wings 1057.
6,500 broken. 2,000 broken. Temperature 21. 2.17. Altimeter 2997. ILS approach runway 19 left and runway 19 right in use. Notices to air missions bird activity vicinity airport.
All aircraft required to have transponders on when operating on taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Alright, Foxtrot. Do we have the same?
Tampa International
2997,
Airport
okay.
arrival information Foxtrot 0053 Zulu. Westwest.
Citation 10 Romeo Foxtrot, cross chest at or above 3000, cleared for the RNAV runway 9er approach.
Jets at 3000, clear for RNAV 9er for 10 Romeo Fox.
Spirit Wings 1057 is 10 miles from Yo Bus, turn right heading 250, maintain at 2000 until established, cleared ILS runway 28 left approach.
Right 250 until established, clear 28 or left or right approach to Spirit Wings 1057.
American 1172, join November to the ramp, you can take whiskey if you need it, good night.
November to ramp whiskey if you need to have a go on for 1172.
See, Spirit Wings 1057, ILS 28 left approach. Are you set up for the right side?
Negative, I'm set up for left side. We're all good, Spirit Wings 1057.
Roger, Spirit Wings 1057, 2000 to establish, cleared ILS 28 left.
Cleared ILS 28 left, Spirit Wings 1057.
Flare 963, RNAV Crocs, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Crocs, clear for takeoff, 26 left, flare 963.
That's not 35, is there a specific gate we should go to?
It'll be your discretion.
Copy that, South 20.
Executive 55, do you have the RNAV Yankee 23 program? Just if it's okay with you, I'll send you direct Kizik.
Yeah, I got that, Executive 55.
Executive 55, proceed direct Kizik to join the RNAV 23 final and descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3000, direct Kizik, Executive 55.
Uh-oh.
Executive 55, Boca is at shore. We'll call it 2 to 3
Alright,
o'clock.
we're 40 miles away. We need to get 5,000 feet down. So 5 times 5 is 25 miles. We're 40. And we have a headwind of 42 knots. So I'm good with waiting.
57, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 28 left, Spirit Wings 1057.
You notice our top of descent is all wonky. Even though we tried to adjust it, it just didn't want to play ball. You go to Prague, and there it is, just 39 miles away, and there it is, 39.
Center Delta 2901 Super, looking for IFR to Atlanta.
Delta 2901 Super, Miami Center, your PDC sent, you can call me for taxi, runway... runway 26 left.
Alright, we got the PDC, we'll expect runway 26 left, and we've got whiskey for Delta 2901, thanks.
Gotcha. Flare 963, radar contact, say altitude.
Passing 3000 for 5, flare 963.
34 from bridge.
Climb maintain flight level 230.
230, flare 963.
And I'm sorry, did you say executive down to 3000 or 4000?
Executive 55, just want to maintain 3000.
Sorry about that, down to 3000.
So it's Foxtrot.
No worries.
And executive 55, we got Boca inside.
Executive 55, cleared visual approach runway 23.
Clear for the visual 23, executive 55.
Executive 55, the Boca wind is 280 at 8, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear land, executive 55, thank you.
.30 from bridge. Let's make sure we got the nav set up. So we got, let's confirm.
Citation 3 Papa Zulu, descend via the Bonefish 2.
Descend via the Bonefish 2, A3 Papa Zulu.
St. Pete in the backup.
Miami Center, Lima Victor, Lima Roman Golf, load up.
Let's move St. Pete over.
55 miles to the Bimini VOR inbound on the
26 on bridge, let's go down. It's time.
Roger, thanks.
Miami Center, good evening. Frontier Flight 2110 with you.
Frontier Flight 2110, Miami Center, hello.
Oh, I need detents. I need detents with these guys. I know. It's like $100.
Lima Victor, Lima Romeo Golf, are you able to accept the decal 9 arrival into Lauderdale?
Is that an airnav? An LMP arrival?
No.
Which one was it, sorry?
Decal 9.
Let me check.
Not sure if someone was trying to call there, but that was static, no voice.
Sorry about that. Giant 5-6 Heavy at Miami. Looking to pick up IFR at Jacksonville, please.
Giant 5-6 Heavy, the PDC is sent. You can expect flight level 310 as your final altitude today, and give me a call for taxi, runway 26 left.
26 left, 310 for final. We'll call for taxi. Thank you, Giant 5-6.
We won't get the descent until we pass the top of descent. Descent checklist. Which is kind of crazy. We'll do it anyway.
Miami Central, Lima Romeo Golf.
FWS recall.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we should be able to stay.
Landing elevation checked.
Lima Victor, Lima Romeo Golf,
FMS
is clear to Fort
LNAV
Lauderdale.
perf checked.
After the
Our
Bimini VOR,
decision altitude
fly
is
the
in.
decal
Arrival
9
briefing,
arrival.
we've had it.
After the Bimini VOR, the decal arrival for Fort Lauderdale, Lima Golf.
Feedback correct, thanks. Foundation 10 Romeo Foxtrot, Key West wind is now 1103, runway 9 or clear to land.
Runway 9 are clear to land for Citation 10 Romeo Fox.
Sailing 1057, taxi Juliet, Hotel 5 to the ramp, good night.
Juliet Hotel 5 to the ramp, Spirit 1057, good night, man.
Yeah.
So he's going to give us off the Tampa approach, 119 or 0.9.
Osprey 19, Golf Victor Havana is closed, frequency change approved, good night.
Frequency change approved, roger. Osprey 19, Golf Victor Super.
Sterling's 92, contact, exit standby 1.
Miami Center, good evening. Frontier Flight 3956, requesting a PDC to Buffalo.
Sorry, what airport are you at?
Fort Myers.
Frontier Flight 3956, Miami Center, that PDC is sent. You can expect runway 24, and give me a call for taxi.
Alright, expecting runway 24, and I'll call you for taxi. Frontier Flight 39.
Sterling's 92, contact Tampa, approach 119 or 0.9, or good night.
Okay, 19.9er. Have a good night. Silver Wings 92.
You 2 Frontier Flight 2110, descend via the Frog for arrival landing west.
Southwest 8860 Tampa departure, good evening, runway 19 on the right, taxi via Charlie, Bravo, Victor.
Charlie Bravo Victor 19 right, apologies.
Tampa approach Silver Wings 92 with information Foxtrot at 1000 direct bridge.
Silver Wings 92 Tampa approach, good evening, expect the ILS runway 19 on left, Tampa altimeter 29er7.
Okay, we'll expect the ILS 19er left, Silver Wings 92. Alright, so when we leave J-Strom, we should be leaving at 360. So I'm going to turn the heading right now to 360. We have gone through the top descent, so now we get the checklist. So we already did FWS, did this, did that, did that, did that, so we're good. The approach, let's go ahead and open the approach. So seatbelts, landing lights, altimeters, cabin altitude. We'll do that once we pass through 10,000. Missed approach would be 2800 on a 160. 160 to get? Yeah, 160 outbound. Wow. On the 138 radial to Gibbs. Interesting. 30 miles away. That is a long way away. Oh, we're coming up on it right now. That is a long way for a holding pattern. Quite a bit of wind up here.
Silver 92 is going to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, Silver Wings 92.
Southwest 8860, wind 1505, runway 19 on right, left takeoff.
19 right, quick takeoff, please.
We're not going to mess around. We're going to go 15. Let's pull back to speed. Actually, don't need to be that aggressive. Let's go 10. Let's keep it at 10. Okay, we're through 10. So let's go ahead and get the landing on. Let's go ahead and get landing lights on. Let's get the seatbelts on. Alright, so approach checklist, seatbelts are on, landing lights are on, altimeters 2997 are checked. Cabin altitude is 1200 feet, so we're good. Approach checklist is complete. Let's go ahead, while we're in here, let's get the before landing pulled up. Let's go ahead and alert the cabin crew. And then we have landing gear flaps, power management, TLU low speed, icing, and external lights. We're all good.
Stuff was 8860, where to contact, say altitude.
Altitude 2000.
Was 8860, thank you. Upon reaching 3000, contact Bapo. Climb and maintain 12000.
Bapo 12000, Southwest 8860.
Okay, leaving J-Strong, we need to go 360. And I'm going to hit the heading. And we'll configure, we'll get ready to go. Okay, we're good. Let's go heading. We're making our right-hand turn. Alright, so on the Bridgeline arrival,
Fairwings 5591, Tampa approach, ready for push and start with information Sierra on board.
Winds 5591, push and start your discretion.
On discretion, 5591.
okay, let's go ahead and get the ILS on. Make sure we're in the zone. We are. Triple check. 110.3, check. Confirm. 187 on the course, check. We're good. Okay. 2800, no, yeah, 2800 will be our target altitude once we intercept our glide scope. Let's go ahead and cut back a tad more. Let's go to flight idle. Well, that's a little too much.
Alpha 8860, confirm you direct Bapo.
You're direct Bapo.
There's the runways. Bucks 3000, Palms 2000. Here we are.
Alpha 8860, contact Jacksonville, Center 135.92.
2592,
I would say he wants us down to 3,000, so let me go ahead and set it to 3 right now. And let's get our speed up. Let's try to maintain 210.
Silver 92, the center maintain 3000.
3,000, Silver Wings 92. Oh, we knew it. We just didn't have it all the way in there. Let's keep it at 210. Put the rows in. Before landing, cabin crew. We are activated. Very Florida-like. All of our lights are the way we want it. Alright, let's go ahead and
Fairwings 5591 ready for taxi.
Fairwings 5591, runway 19 right, taxi via Charlie Alpha Victor.
Taxi via Charlie Alpha Victor 5591.
Number 92, telephone 270, this will maintain 2000.
left 270 down to 2000, Silver Wings 92.
Southwest 4086, your own frequency.
Approach Southwest 4086, 130.
Southwest 4086, Tampa approach, expect the Alice from a 1 now left, the center maintain 3000, altimeter 2997.
2997, 19 left, 3000, Southwest 4086.
Silver 92, you're 5 miles from Ponce, telephone 220, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, clear ILS from a 19 left.
Okay, left 220, maintain 2000 until established on a localizer, cleared the ILS 19er left. Silver Wings 92. Alright, we're looking good. Hit the approach because we are now clear for the approach. Let me get my speed up. Not that far. Sorry, guys. Okay, the Loke is going. There we go. Palms will be 7.6, but it's not really. It's like 5.2. So let's go ahead.
Silver Wings 92, wind 1505, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19 left, Silver Wings 92. We'll be parking at airside 1. Or A.
Alright.
Down goes to gear. Flight idle. We have 1 green. 3 green. Alright, so landing gear is down. We're working on the flaps. Let's go ahead and get the power management to take off. TOU low speed indicated. Icing not necessarily. Let's go ahead and make sure we got all of our lights on. We do. Let me go ahead and get taxi takeoff light is now on. Let's keep the speed up a little bit. We're getting a little thin here. Alright, so we're clear to land. We've got it. 2800, right, is our... So let's go put our target, new target at 2800. For some reason, we're pretty low.
205, information here on board. Requesting IFR clearance, that's fine, please.
Not sure why we're that low. I'm kind of expecting... hopefully the aircraft to pull up.
Mr. Who's violation for clearance?
Kimon 205, we have Sierra.
So y'all watching this, right? Y'all seeing this?
Alright, just request time. Number 4086, I'm putting 220.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the aircraft.
4086.
Everyone's 5591, runway 19 on my right, that's takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19 right, 5591.
Approaching minimum. $200. Minimum. Minimum.
Alright, we're continuing. We're stable. We're just not where we want to be.
$100.
The bassies might be off. Oh, did you guys see that?
30. 20. 10.
Did you guys see the bassies?
For 4886, we're 6 miles from box, maintain, flappers and heading, maintain 3000. So establish clear, let's somebody 19 left approach. Silver 92, you could taxi straight into the ramp.
All right, roger that. We'll taxi straight in Silver Wings 92. Have a good night.
Southwest 4086, fly present heading. You're 4 miles from Bucks. Maintain 3000 until establishing the localizer. Clear islands from a 1 hour left approach.
Let's get those off. Let's get the strobe off. Let's get our flaps up. Let's get our radar off.
Southwest 4086. Airways 5591, rudder contact, say altitude.
Altitude 3000, climbing to 6000.
Airways 5591, clear deck ended. Climb and maintain 12,000.
So,
12,000.
that's a
cleared right
really
at,
interesting.
5591.
All right, I'm gonna turn this off, guys.
And approach Southwest 4086 calling us.
That was really interesting because I think the PAPI was off. But, you know, at the end of the day, our glide scope showed that we were way below and we were 4 red. So maybe, you know, maybe it was. I've shot that a number of times, never had it go 4 red like that. I mean, we would have just driven this sucker right into the ground. So, anyway, we got all these things done. Radar flight controls, shame on me. Flaps are all up, trim. Yeah, we'll get it later. Landing lights. Strobe lights are off, anti-ice. Let's go ahead and get the probes. Missed one. If I don't pay attention, we'll be sitting there with the fire trucks. Hard time seeing, but I think I got it right here. I know. Gotta kind of cheat through it. I have to sit up in my, put a phone book underneath me or something. I don't know. That was kind of goofy. Go auto on the other one. Let's go ahead and set the brake. Yeah, set the brake. Oh, interesting. Look at this. So we were 40 feet here. That's a big difference. If I'm going to go ahead and go in on it, see what we got. Oh, it's 299 or 7. I mean, that's what we had. 299 or 7. It shows we're 40 feet below. I don't know. Kind of makes sense though, is why it's all screwed up. All right. Oh, I know what I need to get. Let's go ahead and. Okay, we're ready for the prop brake. Let's get it on. Oh, let's get the taxi light off. Boom. What else? Parking brake, taxi light off, condition levers, 2 to feather, beacon, let's turn the beacon off. Transponder. Stand by. On the transponder, seatbelts off. Put your chocks down. Let's open the doors. We're on hotel mode. So there we are. There we are. Let's go ahead and complete the ACARS. Done. Done. All right. Well, let's continue to get rolling. We've got some really good stuff here, so let me go ahead and dispatch a flight on Silver Airways. Hopefully we can still do this. Alright, what was it? Key West 134. Got it. Let's see if we can dispatch. Should be done. Yep, we're done. Let's go ahead and dispatch right here. And we're taking flight 134 to Key West. Yeah, we are. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and reset a couple things here. So we're going from K Tampa. We're on Silver Wings 134. Oh, and we're going to Key West. Back up would probably be KFLL. Yeah. So let me go ahead and knock out our flight plan here and our route. Well, just pretty much everything needs to be knocked out. Okay, we're going to be cleared to Key West. And we're going to do the Tampa 7. Tampa 7 to SABEE. Let's go ahead and see what it is. SABEE, and then we got the Victor 539 to Key West. Okay, that's good. Well, we're going to Southwest Florida Regional VOR first, so that looks good. Via the Tampa 7, I'm hoping we get the Tampa 7 radar vectors to SABEE, then as filed. I'm not sure the altitude and not sure the frequency quite yet, but let's go ahead and dispatch. Okay, yeah, we've dispatched. How are we doing on our dashboard? Let's take a look at the flight plan. Yes, we're going to do odd. We got 17 right now in the plan. I like it, but we need to get Miami out of there. Yeah, we need to get Miami out of there. And we're going to do Fort Lauderdale as the alternate. Yeah, 17 is going to be our altitude. $17 will be the altitude. I want 19er left. No, I want 19er right. I don't know. We'll see what they give us. SABEE RSW. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and generate the flight. Silver Wings 134. So what we're going to do to start, we're going to do a couple things here. First things first, we're going to disconnect from vPilot. Now we're going to reconnect at 134. So now we're going to reconnect as Silver Wings 134. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. Add disconnect. Okay. Let's go ahead and file our flight plan first. Pre-file on VATSIM. Sorry guys, I'm looking at the left screen. 134. So let's do Silver Wings 134. Silver Airways virtual.com. Okay, let's file the flight plan. Okay, flight plan is up. Let's go ahead and go back to vPilot. Let's connect, and we've connected. Perfect. Let's get Fly Live. We're going to eWest. 34. Key West right now, interesting conditions at Key West. It's 110, so we'll be landing to the east at 3. 6 statute miles in rain. 23, dew point and all that good stuff. 3003 on the altimeter. Isn't that interesting? Okay, the overlay's looking the way we want it. Is Miami still around? Oh, Miami's gone too. Ah! Well, that really stinks. Alright, so we thought we would get ATC, but we just lost it all. Man, look how much further the Barrow. So the Barrow was 40 above, excuse me. So it's set here at 40 above. Yeah, so that's crazy. Alrighty, so we've got our flight plan set. Okay, so we've imported. Let's go ahead and kind of reset our flight plan. Yeah, it doesn't really do much on the second time around, but it is what it is. All right, let's just make sure that we've got everything set up the way that we want it. All right, Silver Airways, we got a flight already in the hopper. We've dispatched it. Let's get vPilot up and ready. We're not going to K Miami, it's K Florida. Fort Lauderdale, I mean. We'll do 17,000. We're good. Let's go ahead and let's see. We're all good here. Let's seatbelts. We want a new leg. Procedure completed. So let's go ahead and put in some more fuel. So altimeters are checked, parking brake is engaged and checked, landing elevation is checked, FMS set. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to FM1. Fuel quantity check and fuel on board. So let's go ahead. We need 1862. We need 1862 kilos. We're sitting here at 11. So let's go ahead and get the fuel truck over. Okay, 1910 is what we'll take. So we got 1910 fuel on board, so we're good there. Panel, power management to takeoff. Okay, we're good there. Okay, we're to the before propeller rotation checklist. How about that? Alright, let's go to the top. Let's see how we're doing up here. So we got a run up here. We're good here. We're off on the prop brake. No, we're on the prop brake. Okay, that's good. How's everything else looking? Let's get, I can't see for squat. Turn the wing light on. We're armed here. Alright, we've loaded our fuel. No, we haven't. Let's go ahead and load. Load the aircraft 1 point. Yeah, we have. Let's go ahead and set the trim. Set the trim. Okay, 1.0 up. That is good. Alright, let's start the ACARS flight. Okay, the ACARS flight has started itself, or restarted it. Set comms. Let's go ahead and Tampa's 119.5. Yep. So comms are set. Nav 110.3. And 187. Okay, so that's good. So let's just make sure 187, we're good there. Just in case.
Tower traffic, Kimon 205 is going to be taxiing down to the runway 19 right via Juliet and Victor. Sorry, Yankee and Victor. And then Whiskey, 19 right, tower traffic.
We did not get any, so let's just go and put 2000 in the box here. Let's go. Not sure how we reset that, but it is what it is. We don't have an IFR clearance because there's no one on board. So we're clear to Key West via the Tampa 7, radar vector SABEE, then as filed. What is the Tampa 7? Let's do this. Why don't we load? Tampa 7 is 3,000 feet. So let's go ahead, 3,000, expect 17,010 minutes. Frequency will be 122.8 and transponders 2000. So let's go ahead and set our target to 3,000. So the target is set to 3. All right. So let's go ahead and reset our inits in all of these things. So here we go. We're going to reset our inits. Position init. Go. Weight. 1915 on the fuel. That's good. We've already started using some though. Perf init. 3,000. No, we're going to 17. Florida. Fort Lauderdale, excuse me. Sorry. And we'll take 3,000 going to Fort Lauderdale. Plan Tampa, we're going to be taking off of Let's do 19 right. Hold on here.
Tower traffic came on 204 is going to be departing for runway 19 right via the Gandhi departure to the south, Tampa traffic.
And we have SABEE. Let's put it here first. RS Whiskey. Oh no. And then it's Victor 539. Nice. All right, so that's all set.
Tower traffic came on 205 is clear runway 19 right, last call over to advisory.
Wow, there's some stars coming in. I didn't realize there were any stars. SABEE. I want to say this is new. We won't do it. I do think we want to come in on the jets though. Yeah, I want jets. Good. All right, there we go. So now we're all in the game. I'm going to leave the discon there. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll take a look at the Kraken coming in. It might be for jets only, so we'll just keep this the way that we filed it. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, it's all set. Let's go ahead and get the ground power off. I don't think I put it on. Okay, let's go ahead and get the perf page set. 110, 110, 115, all the way across. Fuel is reset. We're good. We're 110 in the tape. 135 in the magenta, which is our flap up. So that is looking the way we want it. Got 1.1 up. We're good there. All right, let's go. We got our passengers on. Let's go ahead and flip our beacon on. Get our strobe on. We don't need a push, so we can just keep going. Let's do the before propeller rotation checklist. CDLs, they are on. FMS and takeoff data, we are all set. Trims are set. Doors are all closed. Seatbelts are on. Beacon is on. Before propeller rotation checklist is complete, let's go ahead and put some hydraulics through the system. Let's get on up here. Let's release. Parking brake should come off. We're unlocked. And we have a rotation. All right, so we got good rotation. We're our MP. Okay, let's go ahead and advance. Let's go ahead and advance condition lever 2 to auto. Our signal channel is off. No pitch. Okay, let's go ahead. I think it was B earlier. We got a starter. And H is now over 10, so let's advance to feather. Got positive fuel flow. Green on the oil pressure. ITT is stabilizing. And MP is stabilizing. Condition lever 1 to auto. Signal channel's off, low pitch. FWS recall. Cockpit comm hatch closed. Condition levers 1 and 2 to auto. Anti-icing not required. TRU, let's do the rounds. Taxi takeoff light on. TRU is on and checked. Anti-skid. We have 4 green ends. That is performed. Flaps are indicated 15. Nose wheel steering is now off. Let's go ahead and all right, taxi takeoff light is on. Brakes. Okay, we're set. FGCP FMA, so we're FM1, FM2, coupled to the left. We've got heading select. We've got low pitch. And we got IAS. Okay, that's what we want. Takeoff config. test is being performed. All right, taxi before takeoff. Okay, we're going to be taking off for runway 19 right. It's an 11,000 foot runway. Conditions are dry. V1's 110, V rotate 110, V2 is V115. So on roll, if we have any sudden loss of power or yawing one way or the other, prior to 110, we're going to go ahead and cut throttle, abort takeoff. If we vacate runway. If we do make it to rotation at 110 and lose an engine, we're going to climb out of V2 plus 5, which tonight will be 120. We will be making right traffic, and we will come around for 19er left. We have the ILS pinned in for 19er left if we need situational awareness. So we will be making right-hand traffic, and we will come back around. And that's what we'll do. We'll try to take it up to 2,000 feet if possible. Assuming though we get to V-rotate and all is good, once we get to 500 feet, we're going to accelerate climb up to 160 on the speed, passing through 135. We're going to go ahead and hit the flaps. Okay. That is our takeoff briefing. Gus luck. Flight controls. Okay, free and correct. Transponder, I think, is set. Yep, it is set. Airflow is normal. So we'll do the rest, the bottom of the line, on the way out. Alright. Tampa traffic, Silver Wings 134, taxiing to runway 19 right via Juliet Victor, Tampa. And here we are in Tampa. Alright, cabin crew. Engine bleeds are going to be on. External lights we'll get cracking later. Let's go ahead and reset the rudder cam. We are marginal VFR in Key West, so we got over here Victor. Yeah, Victor's right up here.
Tampa traffic southwest 2559 coming out of airside Charlie, texting to 19 left for departure via Bravo Charlie, Tampa.
Okay, 25. That's okay. That's not so bad. We're steady. And it's basically 6 and 5 on one engine. Southwest is over there. We're over here. Getting a little fast. I guess we're going downhill now.
Tampa traffic southwest 2559 is departing 19 left to the north, Tampa.
All right, let me go ahead and set the brakes. Let's go ahead and how do we? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and get my flashlight. Doesn't do anything. Okay, so that will go off. So we're good there. Okay, we got the Tampa traffic here. External lights, let's go ahead and turn them on. Something we failed to do last time. Hopefully the strobe is on. I think I did turn it on to taxi. So external lights are on. Lateral flight director, yes, we'll center in a second. Cam, yep, we're centered. Rudder cam is centered before takeoff checklist is complete. Alright, everything is set the way that we want. except for this. I don't want it on the rows. I'd rather have it here. That is good. 150 at 5. Okay. Let's just take a quick check to see if anyone's coming in. No. We're good. Tampa traffic, Silver Wings 134, taking runway 19er right for the Tampa 7 departure to the south. Tampa. Okay, let's go. One niner right. It's confirmed. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and hit the chrono. Let's get us into the notch. A notch. ATPCS is armed. MP is over 100. Let's go ahead and put a little left roll in. Okay, V1 and rotate. Gear up, yaw damper, taxi takeoff light off. Okay, accelerated climb. Flaps up. We'll go to autopilot. Tampa traffic, Silver Wings 134 climbing through 1,500. Clear of runway 19er right. Departing airspace to the south. Last call. Tampa. Okay, let's go ahead and go, let's go direct SABEE. Man, it takes forever to roll this sucker. Okay, we're at 17. LNAV, IAS. Everything is set after takeoff. Landing gear is up. Flaps are up. Power management is to climb. Engine bleeds are on. Taxi takeoff lights are indeed off. Altimeter is checked after takeoff. Checklist is complete. Alright, we're on our way. Still haven't heard anybody. Alright, we're up. We're off. We're out. Fantastic. We're getting close to... Let's see. Let's go ahead and set in a couple things. Let's now change. I don't think we're going back. It's all looking good. 11415. So this is the regional, Southwest Florida regional. It's not going to show up quite yet. And then let's go Key West. One 3.5. Let's go ahead and set it here as well. We have a very close situation. We're going to deviate. We're going heading mode. We're going to deviate right fairly quickly. To 190. Okay, we're passing through 10. Let's go ahead and turn off everything. Turn off seatbelts, turn off our landing lights. I know it says taxi takeoff light is on, but it is off because I am controlling it off of Bravo. Okay, now let's go back. Traffic is no factor any longer. All right, we got the RNAV going into runway 9er. Chet's is going to be our BIA, our initial approach fix. And 9er 3. Let's see, 253. So let's just set it to 260. Let's put our Key West is reporting 3003. Okay. Center to bug. We got a 38 knot, basically headwind. All right, what do we have? Tower, CTAF 118.2. All right. 119.67. We'll put in the standby for the ATIS. We're live. We're good. We're direct SABEE. We got 33 miles to SABEE. And then we have Southwest Florida Regional. Is there anyone else coming into Key West? No, just us. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. So anyway, can we do a poll? Can we do a poll? Ask the question. Well, are you using Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 yet? Yes or no? That's our poll. We are on .2020. So yeah, got a poll going right now. So okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Yeah, we don't need the wing lights any longer. $1,000 to go. Let's see what Kraken look like. That's got me curious. So let's take a look at the two. I don't remember either one of them. Wow. So Kraken comes in from SABEE, comes all the way here to Carter, and then Kraken, Sting, Busby. Ooh, that's coming around if you're going to go to landing 27. I like that. If you're going to land runway 9er, then it goes right into Chet. Wow. So the Kraken, this is legit. When did this? October 31st. Jet aircraft only. Okay, so that stinks. All right, so that's jet aircraft only. We would never do this fantasy thingy. I bet you this is jet aircraft only as well. So, yeah, so you can see it right here. Jet aircraft only. Okay. Well, it's good to know. I didn't know they even existed. How do we remove these? Can we, like, remove them? think I gotta expand it. Oh yeah, the button that says edit. Done. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna stick with the basic vanilla coming in on chats. So we're good there. Coming up to SABEE. SABEE will be there in 12 miles. Let's do a time and fuel check at SABEE. Why not? Why not? Time and fuel check at SABEE. SABEE 17 minutes, and we should be at, just call it 1470 in fuel. So we're at 15 minutes right now, and we'll be in SABEE in 9 miles. So we're gonna be running a little late. Not much though. And fuel, we're looking at 1463. We're at 1680. So we're gonna be 200 kilos to the good probably by the time we get there. It helps taking off straight south, but we had a long taxi, so yeah, I'm not so sure. Yep, here we go. So basically the Victor 539 is the same as the Kraken. I see Kraken right here. So once we come off of Corgi, once we come off of Corgi, we're gonna go ahead and go to Chet's. That's the plan. Let's see where our top of descent is. There it is, before Corgi. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and... that's interesting. Let's go ahead and take out the airport. And we'll still go heading after Corgi, but you could see that moved our top of descent. It definitely adjusted our top of descent back earlier, which is great. That's exactly what we're looking for. 18.2, is that the tower? 18.2, Key West Tower. We're going to vacate right once we get there. So if you haven't voted yet, we'd love to know, Buster would like to know, are you using 2024 yet? So if you have it up, go ahead and just pop in a vote. We're not. We're stuck in 2020. Just haven't decided to go there yet. I mean, obviously, you know, we've got a lot invested in 2020. Not sure how much things, you know, how things are going to stick. Like, for example, this ATR. Yeah, liveries aside, I'm sure we can get the liveries in. But what about... I'm sure there's some liveries that are compatible now with the 2024 version of the ATR, both the 42-600 as well as the 72-600. But I'm like, what about does it come with it? I mean, ATR was a payware on 2020. So when you go into 2024, are you gonna like have to pay for it again? And what about like all the marketplace purchases that you made on 2020? Are they just gonna poof show up on 2024? I don't know. Tell us. I mean, if you're on, go ahead and comment. But what are you seeing? Of course, we've got a lot of scenery and all that stuff. Of course. Big investment in that. But at the end of the day, I think we're pretty good on all of that. We're pretty good. The scenery, I mean, I've heard some hit and miss stories on scenery. Are we going to have any more VATSIM? That's the question. I mean, we were chasing ATC, and we did good. We got, at first we had Fort Lauderdale approach for departure. By the time we got everything on, they had already gone, but then we had center. Approach, Fort Lauderdale approach, Miami approach, I should say. Miami approach had actually given us the PDC. Then they left. Then center came on, honored the PDC, I guess. And then we got center going. Then center handed us off to the Tampa approach. And then that we got ILS 19er left, and we got nice vectors and all that good stuff. So that was fun. Looks like we're heading down I-75 is my guess. Be Fort Myers, maybe? Punta Gorda? Nope, definitely Fort Myers. Yeah, definitely Fort Myers. I want to say 75 is right there. I think that's I-75 right there. This is not I-75. I've flown in the Page before. The Page is over here somewhere in the clouds, or is it? I would like to see the lights of Page. Oh no, there it is. You can see it right here. There you go. That runway right down the middle. I think we got another one right here too. Not lit, obviously. So we're going down I-75, no doubt. An update on the weather. We should get some new weather coming into Key West. But let's see. Looking for, what am I looking for? I am looking for Sky Vector. With bad weather to the north. Wow, Atlanta is broken in 300 feet, overcast 600 feet. Nice. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Things might be different right now. Tampa just went broken 2700. So they went marginal. Actually, that was a little while ago. That was about 45 minutes ago. We're just going to have to hang out until the ATIS flips over. Yeah, that's 75. Interesting. That's Naples down there. So 75 comes down here to Naples. Now we got the baseball fields. Comes down to Naples and then jogs across to Fort Lauderdale. Wow. Just curious if that's, you can see kind of the Miami Fort Lauderdale hue out there. But you got a little bit of scatter down there. That's definitely Naples. Alright, so we put up the airports. There's Naples, KAPF. And then I think we'll be flying over MKY, which is Marco Island. Key West just showed up 99 miles away. Oh yeah, that's leading from we're up Naples. Naples has one right on top of it, 1086. In case we ever had to go back. We needed it, it's right there. Okay. Alright, so we should get the new ATIS coming up in a couple minutes. For 5 degrees Celsius, we don't have any visible precip out, so we're good. We're at 1500 now on the... Oh, I did throw in some extra fuel. I did. That's right. I can't forget that I did that. So our drop dead, we need to go to Fort Lauderdale, will be 1,000. Which should be these added up. Yep. 15 minutes going to Fort Lauderdale and have 45 minutes reserve. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what they recommend. To Fort Lauderdale. Car new, Devolve 4. Let's set it up. So what we're doing right now is setting up the alternate flight plan if we need to get going back to over to Fort Lauderdale. And it's car new. And it's coming on the Devolve 4, and they're landing to the west. Okay. There we go. The secondary flight plan is in play for a diversion to Fort Lauderdale. And that's how we do that. Hit flight plan, go back to where we are, and here we go. So we just went ahead and set a secondary flight plan in case we need to divert to Fort Lauderdale. And, you know, we're on the RNAV, we would go hold, so at the end of the day, we're landing to the east. If we have to go mist, we're going to Burpee. And then we're going to hold. 1,000 kilos is our pretty much our drop dead to go to Fort Lauderdale. So we'll have to make a decision before 1,000 kilos of whether we're going to divert to Fort Lauderdale or redo the approach. That's Burpee. Burpee's not too far. It is not too far. It's about 10 to 15 to the east, which actually puts us closer into Fort Lauderdale if we do want to go in that direction. This approach would be 2,000. Okay. We're going to wait for the top of the descent before we go from there. I am going to want to put Busby in. Busby's at 1,500 feet. So let's go ahead and select 1,500 feet as our new target right now, and that's where we'll hop to it after the top of descent. So as soon as we hit the TOD, we're going to go BNAV. Usually don't get this opportunity, but we don't have any ATC, so we're going to go for it from here. As soon as we hit the TOD, we're going to go. You definitely want your I know it's an RNAV, but you want your final fix, your final approach fix, if you will, on the approach course of 903. It's Busby, and you're going to want that altitude. And that's where we're going. And LPV. So we're spoiled. We're going to have LPV. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go to Sky Vector and reload. We're an hour and 5 minutes old right now. It's actually the Key West Naval Air Station, which is just a couple miles to the east, is what we're going to look at, but they're an hour and 6 minutes old. I tell you what I am going to do. I am going to go ahead and set the baro, because it's quite a bit more. Yeah. Well, this is exciting. It's been a while since we've flown into Key West. Ground speed is 277. I'm curious, because we're coming up on Carter. "38 minutes in, we're already 39 minutes. And they're thinking our ground speed was 293. Our ground speed is 277, yet our fuel burn is pretty crazy. We're at 1430. 1420. And we should be at 1200. So, I mean, we're 220 to the good. What is our fuel flows? Uh, 11 kilos per minute, which, if we think about it, that's 60 minutes. Be 660 kilos. Got a couple hours of fuel. But that doesn't even include once we start going down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. Look at that. 330 and 330. There's the fuel flow on top of the fuel flow line. There it is. 330 on each side. And so you can see you got about an hour and 45. No. 660. There we go. We got 2 hours and change. 2 hours and change. But this flow is going to change drastically once we go and hit top of descent. So if we get the burpee, we could always go to the secondary flight plan and activate it. I'd actually swap it. I'd actually go to swap, and then I would go direct. Immediately go direct to the first waypoint, which I think was Carnu. And away we go. So we are set. We are set in the secondary flight plan as well. We are now on the way to Corgi. And that is fine. I'll clear the discontinuity in a minute. I just want to make sure we don't have ATC. Because if I have ATC, I'm not going to clear the discontinuity. They will likely... I mean, my flight plan after Corgi is to go direct to the airport, basically. It's to go to the VOR that's just off the airport property. Yeah, so I could just set a heading right for that. I'd have to compensate for the wind, but yeah. We're getting close. We are getting close to the top of descent. But as we get closer to the Corgi, I will clear the discontinuity if we don't have ATC, and then we will go direct to jets. As soon as we pass the TOD, a couple things are going to happen. We're going to get the descent checklist, which we can complete. And we will go ahead and hit the VNAV button and start our descent to 1,500 feet. I was a little disappointed we didn't have ATC for longer. That was a bummer. Alright, we're getting close. We're almost there. Alright, top of descent. Let's go ahead and hit the VNAV. And there we go. Our first constraint will be 3,000 feet. The computer thinks we need to go at 1,000 foot a minute to get there. And away we go. I'm going to go ahead and clear the discontinuity right now. And we will go direct. And the computer now thinks we need to get down to 14 or 1,400 foot per minute on the way down. I'm going to go ahead and lower our power a little bit down to 55. Descent, FWS, recall. Landing elevation, we're good. FMS, nav, and perf. So here's our approach, will be 104. Yep, 104. Flaps full. And let's go ahead and go. Let's put this one on perf here for the approach. There we go. Decision altitude, we got an LPV. So that's baked in at 260. Arrival briefing, yeah, we briefed it ad nauseum. Approach, we'll get ready to do this once we cross. Once we go through. Let's see if we have any update from Sky Vector. We do not. Oh yeah, here we go. 14 minutes ago, Key West. Alright, we're 120 at 7. So let's go ahead and put... Darn it. Okay, and what is our 3004? Good. Yep, we can now see the little slanty cyan teal colored arrow is over Busby, which is what we want. Let's go ahead and put in the tower frequency. We're going a little quick. Let's go ahead and just go to the top of the green here. Let's go to 50. Alright, we're going down at a pretty good clip. Chets would be 110, so let's get going to 110. I can see Key West out there right now. That's good. It was 7 statute miles and clear, which I don't know what that all means, but there you go. Alright, passing through 10. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights on. Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt on. Let's do our approach checklist, seatbelts, landing lights, altimeters. Yep, we do need to push it up to 4. There we go. And cabin altitude is at 1,700 or 1,200? 1,200 feet, so we're good. Everything's good. Approach checklist is complete while we're still here. Let's go ahead and get us into the before landing checklist. Let's get the cabin crew. Miles away from the VOR. You're at Key West. Well, I never went to cruise. Shame on me. Got like a misting, like BR is mist, right? And it's 120 at 7, so we got a little bit off our right wing on our way in. Everything's looking pretty good. Can't quite dial into 210 on the money, but we'll leave it at 200 right now because it seems like that's a good way to go. How far is Busby? Not far at all. You can see here it's 3. It's like 5 miles. Actually 4.5. So Busby's 4.6. Duh. 4.6 right here. So things are going to get hopping here pretty quick. Let's go ahead and arm the approach by putting VFP in the hopper. Sure, I think that might be the naval base. I think our runway's over here. Cannot forget to take some pictures. V-path, away we go. Alright, now let's slow the airplane down. See if I can try to get it to 180. Let's activate. Should be making a turn. There we go. Kind of late. Go ahead and get one notch of flaps down. Oh. Notch flap speed check. We're good. Let's keep our speed up. Key West traffic, Silver Wings 134, 10-mile final on the RNAV runway 9er, Key West. We'll wait to Busby to put the gear down. Let's keep the speed. Cabin crew's been alerted. Landing gear is not quite down. Let's go ahead and get power management. Go ahead and get the gear down. One green, three green. Landing gears down. Let's go ahead and get on the taxi takeoff light. And flaps. We'll wait on that last one of flaps. External lights, we're all good here. Oh, there it is. We got the runway in sight. Let's go ahead and get another notch of flaps down. Power management, TLU low speed check. Icing light not required. External lights are all on. Procedure complete. We just have one more notch of flaps. Looks like we're looking good. Okay, 1000. Let's go ahead and put the last notch of flaps down. A little bit of wind from the right side. Looks like we're stable.
500. 500.
We're off a little bit. Taking the airplane.
Approaching minimum.
Gotta get us back on track here.
Minimum 200.
All right, we're going to proceed. We're good.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
'And that was messy. Let's go ahead and get the flaps up. Messy. Key West traffic, Silver Wings 134 is clear of runway 9er, taxiing to ramp. Strobe off. A lot of fun. Love this airport. Flaps are up, trims, landing lights, strobe lights. Yeah, so we bounced that sucker, huh? We bounced it coming in. Not the best landing, for sure. Probes, TRU, we're good. We're ready to go with the prop brake. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get down the chocks. Open the doors. Taxi takeoff lights. Let's get the taxi light off. Condition levers. Yep, we're good. Oh. Beacon. Transponder standby. And the seatbelts are off. Perfect. All right. Go and take some pictures. It's just crazy. We're just taking some snapshots. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed it. That's a wrap. That is a fantastic day of flying. We went from Fort Lauderdale to Tampa, and from Tampa down to Key West. And so, hope you guys liked the flight. A lot of fun on VATSIM. Unfortunately, we didn't have much ATC headed back into Key West. A little late at night, but that's okay. We had good AGC coming in from Fort Lauderdale to Tampa. So, anyway guys, till next time. Till next time. Clear skies, warm tailwinds.